What
It's not Double
is it?
Masters 2, it's Double Masters 2022, which is a couple more twos than I expected in the name, to be honest. I, or
So,
like,
so sad to the people waking up from a coma on February 22nd this year, and only to realize that the date is the number two repeated a ridiculous number of times.
what time is it? A little before 2:30? I don't know. Oh God. Yeah, or for them not to just call it Double Masters. But
I, there have been a lot of products that Magic put out, and I failed to realize that this was a sequel to a thing called Double Masters.
so,
I thought this was just a product called Double Masters.
well, you might. So the reason you might feel that is the original Double Masters. The gimmick of it was a ad hoc addition to a set that was in design called Artifact Masters, and it was extremely an artifact based set that felt like an Artifact Masters set. So like,
Okay,
this,
that makes sense.
yeah, this we're just it's I don't know if there's much of a gimmick other than this is a reprint set. Psych, thanks for the I was about to say the
Okay.
host, but thanks for the sub.
And so the purpose of this being to like what inject cards into modern
It don't.
is that the bent or
There's
just
no. This set doesn't change legality of anything.
oh
It is just simply, boy howdy, we want to reprint cards. Like there,
this is not a supreme draft, I don't think.
no, this is not. Yeah, it did change some. It added some cards to Pauper.
Oh, pauper legalities.
Look,
Oh boy.
the biggest one being Monastery Swift Spear at common, which has me interested in a draft strategy. You know, if
Ah,
if that's at common. Um, it
well,
also
if Lava Dart exists, then I'm more enthusiastic about that
I
plan.
I can't tell you many cards in this set because my knowledge of this set is it had a spoiler season at the exact same time as Baldur's Gate, which also had a reprints in it. Um and also its spoiler season was like a week long. And really, how long much of a spoiler season can you have when your set is all reprints with the exception of one card? We have one new card. They invented a land, which we'll see in every pack.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Um, I also think we get to double pick. I think that's still a gimmick of drafting
Oh.
double masters that you get two picks. You do get to crunch wrap supreme your picks, but you're picking with other people, so it makes
Oh.
your draft more
Oh.
consistent or powerful. The double picking, you might think, well, that was a thing they started with double masters. No, double picking was. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the queue while I talk about this. I'm gonna do a fandom queue because I don't care about owning cards. 2,000 people. That's about 2/3 of a vintage queue. Anyway, double picking used to be the way that two-headed giant drafts were done,
Oh
and
yeah.
this was a pro tour format at a time.
I
Um,
remember that. That was so wild because you could just flat pick the best two cards every single time.
yeah, it was notable during Future Sight format where I believe it was Jacob Van Lunen and his partner, whose name eludes me, um, who in Future Sight, in like that era of Future Sight, just picked all the slivers and just went to goddamn town.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, here's our new card.
Cryptic spires.
When you
That's what we're searching for in the other game.
Yes, this is we're trying to slay this.
Mhm.
Um, this is the worst duel, the worst gate you've ever seen. Before, as you put it, as you like deck build, you choose two colors. It is those two colors. This is a way for them to not have 10 common duels. This is just in every pack.
Mhm.
Psychic Symbiont is dumb. Deep Analysis, Ether. Because this is draw discard, but it's at 6. Smothering Tide's an EDH card. 1,000 Year Story is an EDH card. Shadowborn Parcel isn't happening in limited. Each player mills 2 cards, and then you pick up a card that's not really huge. Also, we get a long time to choose here, which is nice.
Yeah, I kind of need it.
So yeah,
Like,
Psychic Symbiote
well,
isn't the card I really want it to be, which is Dinarova Horror, but it's
mhm.
still very good as being like not quite a Ball Drifter. Um, Deep Analysis is the specimen seems to be broken indeed. We could try 1,000 Year Storm as a entry point. That might be funny. I don't know if that's good enough for limited, but
Yeah, I would want one of those red spells that they keep reprinting that's like draw a discard, make a treasure. Like they keep printing versions of that. That's what you want in
yeah.
Thousand Year Storm.
Just like if it was 1,000 Year Storm, it'd be 1,000 Year Storm and Deep Analysis, and the idea would be like we flashback Deep Analysis, then play 2 bolts, and then play 3 bolts. Doesn't have time, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah.
trying to go infinite. We're just trying to go.
Just trying to go big enough.
Other notable bits in here. Again, like Psychic Symbiote is the only other card that calls out to me. Chancery's cool. Titan Strength's
It's
okay.
so whack. You get to 6 mana and you get a 3/3 flyer that gives you like double card advantage. And I wonder how relevant that is at that stage of the game, you know?
Right. Okay, Legions. Okay, Lightning Helix. Okay, I can't pick Lightning Helix and Agony Warp. That's illegal. Um,
uh,
this is not the Legion card you think it is. This is Blink Your Team, and it's also like a fake-ish anthem.
oh, bleh.
I know.
Straight up Boiler Works, though?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
hold on. They didn't want to print common fixing in 10 colors, but
Wait, I only get the first pick.
carries?
Oh, is it only on my first pick?
What?
Oh, it's only on my first pick.
First pick is a doubler? What kind of whack
Oh,
format is this?
okay. I
Oh
guess.
boy.
Okay, I'm
Uh,
not familiar with double masters, so that's the rug out from under me. Um, I'm still thinking the Helix
yeah.
because the Helix is
That's a good output for Thousand Year Storm.
right. We might have to pick up some of these spires to make our deck function. Um, Abbott, Bloodwater Entity. Oh boy.
Playing prowess. Ooh.
And you can put target instant or sorcery on top of your library.
Well, hello.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't I don't hate
There's
that.
also not Abbott is also
2-1 prowess. Sometimes draw a card.
this is unknown constructed quantity. You play this, also we have some charms, they're good ones. We have Arachnus Web is back in here, this hilarious removal spell. Bugler, I think this is its first hit at common. Just Bugle.
That is a hard-working common.
Yeah, this is a very hard
That's
working common.
incredible.
A lot of good white in here. Doom Traveler, Wings. I like the Bloodwater Entity though to rebuy Helix.
Yeah.
Gave a Guru of Spores. A Jeskai Elder. Ooh. I'm starting to think that we can, maybe we pick up some Titan strengths, and then we have Jeskai, and then our output at the end is 1,000 Year Storm. If
Hmm.
we
Yeah, or maybe we get enough support that we can just shrug off the Thousand Year Storm and do Jeskai prowess.
gave almost kind of interesting. If we weren't 2 colors off it, I'd be a little more
Mm.
interested in Gave. This is a really powerful EDH general. This is one of the original cycle from almost a decade ago at this point. Oh my god. Um, might hold Crowsat common, I believe, is its first time showing up. Um, yeah. Boilerworks, Jeskai Elder, Cryptic Spires, Green Sun Zenith.
Martial Glory is so lackluster looking next to Lightning
I
Helix, and
know.
I thought that for a second it was Lightning Helix because here's some Raymond Swanland art depicting a Boros instant.
This is a beat down and a half if I remember my
Each of up to 3 other target creatures.
other is the big problem here. We're not the deck for
Hmm.
this, but like the curve out white deck, this is their 4 that just goes game. Having a blow works lets you play a little down on lands, which is like a little bit down on lands, which is also a nice thing to have. Boy, howdy.
As many Jeskai Elders as you want.
Basically,
Wow.
what do you do? I
They cost 6 mana for a 5/4. That's what they do.
I want to. Somebody thought they were really clever with that flavor text. Just incredibly clever, right? Anyway, Brindleshode's cool, Augury's cool, Aristocrat's cool. I'd say we're not really sure what's up in Boros Garrison. That's nice. Um, Surreal Memoir.
That is a prowess trigger that triggers prowess triggers.
Yeah.
Boy.
Thrumming Stone with the Jeskai Elders.
Oh Lord, Ripple is pretty
Top
complicated.
4.
Basically, if you cast one thing, you get to cast other things that have the same name as it, revealed from the top in a limited fashion.
I'm
It's whack.
I'm more interested in the Boros Garrison here.
Yeah,
Surreal Memoir again.
yeah. Those go late.
Cryptic Spires might be okay.
You know, Derange Assistant was an all-star in Innistrad because it's like ramp and self mill. I don't think we can make use of that much. Ramp we can make use of for sure, but
Yeah.
I'm willing to take my medicine.
Let's get this out of the way now. Titan Strength is something I'm okay with when we're actually doing prowess things.
I like it. 2 Jeskai Elders already.
Yeah. Agony Warp, Einok Bondkin. This is an incredible card to still be in here. But black hasn't really been open. I'm not. Leaf Sky Knight could have been the pick 2 there. That's not unreal. Actually gonna go with the spell Pierce here.
If we can get our opponent playing combat tricks, then Spell Pierce is really good.
Okay, Bugler and Doom Traveler making it still around. Agony Warp is slightly better than the Boros version of it. Slightly is doing slightly. Sure, Fiery Fall's fine.
That's not bad. Yeah, there's inverse Agony Warp, Martial Glory, like we were talking about.
I'll take this body that's castable,
Sure.
and then Last Breath, and then oh.
Well, now we have to pick every Jeskai Elder that's in the pack. Thrumming Elders.
Okay, now we have to ask the question: at what point? Well, those are 2 rares I can't play. That's tragedy. I'm
Ugh.
sorry, this is...
Scion of Darkness!
Ricthar, Grimflare. I get 2 picks out of here? I don't want 2 picks out of here. It's back.
Okay, what is the text of Dark Dweller Oracle? Sacrifice creature. Oh,
And it's just sack a creature, you can play
well,
the top card. It's a bear. It's fine. It just we have like a 3-color
hmm.
combo and everything in here is not for it. Chancery would be playable. I could just pick the last of my fixing up here.
Mm-hmm.
Smuggler's
It's like a
not.
one of each Karu. And then return that card to the better. Okay, so that's
It's
on the
blank.
plan.
Which is like right now we have Bugler, Bloodwater Entity, which is fine.
Hmm.
I think that
That's not nothing.
I think that's okay to pick this early up. Um
I would rather have the Azorius Chancery than the Traveler's Amulet, I think.
yeah, I like getting our mana.
Although Traveler's Amulet is a prowess trigger.
It's true. I like getting more of our lands ready though, because then we're like
Hmm.
all set.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to be playing a Chancery on like 3.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Well, tough. Tough opener.
Okay, all right. Well,
Okay, nice.
that's
Yo, Myth
oh, it's
Realized.
good to know that
It's not nothing.
Myth realizes that uncommon too. That's nice. Seeker of the Way at common. Damn. Damn. Also, like Casmina's transformation is not a bad removal spell. Mercfiend Liege.
Oh, good gravy.
Love to see those lieges. The, yeah,
Make your elves buff.
Washout. This was always a strong like sideboard bit, usually named green. Anyway, I want more lightning helixes.
That sounds pretty good. Love having more than one lightning helix.
Twin flame.
Twin Flames Strive. Target creatures, create a token that's a copy, except it has haste.
That's not really doing anything. God's willing is actually a
God's
big.
willing, though.
Yeah. Big shift, makeshift maulers. Um,
That's happened a lot, actually, from what we've seen. We've seen,
yeah.
like, Thing and a Thing but foil in the same pack or nearby.
Oh, and here's the spinner that goes with the web.
Goes with the Arachnus Web. Yeah.
This card's actually quite
Wasn't that
strong.
a wasn't that a core set gimmick?
Yes, it was
I
like a
remember them
corset
doing
gimmick.
stuff like that.
I think was it like a rare one that was a corset gimmick. I don't know for sure on that.
Yeah. So before I thought we were kind of, you know, just sort of dipping our toes into white, but we're just firmly Jeskai at this point.
Yeah, this is the full Jeskai way, and
Multiple lightning helix gods willing. Yeah, like
we can live with it. Um, Last Breath isn't unplayable. Immediately on the
mm.
Seeker there.
Pirate's Pillage does exist. Hey, that's the thing I was talking about that you want in
Yeah,
a 1,000-year storm deck.
yeah, oh yeah. Okay. I think this. I don't even know if this makes the cut at the end of the day. Probably
Might not.
might not. Might as
Like,
our joke bit, but other cards
yeah.
of note here. Burning Tree Emissary is cool. This dog wishes it was good. It's like okay.
Were they just very careful to include only sacrifice outlets that cost a mana?
Yo!
All right.
I didn't think this was in here,
We
but
have we have benefited from sending signals.
so we got
Sweet.
Ground Assault. What does Mizzix of the is Magnus do? Whenever you cast an instant sorcery with mana grant experience, gain experience. Instant sorceries cost 1 less for experience. Oh, this is the hyper.
Wow.
Co-
Hyper Goblin Electromancer.
yeah. Okay, we're still here. This is
Yeah.
This is the most, because this charm, by the way, 4 to the dome, creature on top, or +1/+1 lifelink your team.
That's so gross.
I want a surreal memoir at some point. I think I want one copy of that.
Yeah, those went late in the last pack, so they might go late here. So, what on earth is Bloodforged to Battle Axe?
Well, when I make it bigger, it's unreadable. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Never mind.
that's sad. Okay, not
Wait,
quite a bone splitter.
wait.
Create a token that's a copy.
Jesus
Jesus!
Christ.
Okay, I was gonna say Jeskai Elder is in this pack, but
Yeah, I
what
know.
the fuck is that?
Jeskai Elder is in the pack, and we do have 7 creatures total. Um, this is the most messed up axe I've seen in a while. That hits, it's just here's a free. Is it better?
I guess I mean, we'll get a prowess trigger when we play it. That's what I'm that's
Yeah,
what I'm seeing. League Guild Mage was coming the other direction. Kind of turned it down because ability expensive, basically.
I think I'm okay with it out of here because like we just a body is like at some point we do need like creatures. Um,
True, and it's better than like living lightning. Yeah,
not super.
boy,
I,
that thing should have haste. Come on, it's living lightning. It's gotta have haste.
you can see my stuff down here is completely not sorted by anything. Let's take
Yeah,
strength.
we'll figure out sorts later.
If we're actually in full on 3 color, I'm a lot more likely to want Leaf Sky Knight.
Mm.
Um,
I do like roping off a blocker.
that's a 3 power flyer,
Yeah,
which we just gained an
could hold an
axe,
axe.
and
It
then
could hold
another
an
axe,
axe. Who needs prowess?
and then another axe, and then another axe, and then this is the 3rd experiment one in like 3 packs in a row. Somebody's gonna do an
Wild.
ass kicking with that. Hey, Traveler's Amulet.
Yeah.
Also, the OG, the first, the Simic card that defined Simic but didn't know it. It's the Sinless Coiling Oracle.
Mm.
Um. Hmm. Is Myth Realized fine?
I think Kasmina's Transmutation, and Wingsteed Rider are all like basically okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm a little worried on.
Wingsteed Rider, yeah, for the double white, maybe not so much.
Yeah,
But Myth Realized also kind of like demands a mana commitment that we might not be able to fulfill, unfortunately.
try it. And here's us taking some more makeshift maulers for our top end. Whenever bestowing this, I'll take the Pirate's Pillage. There we go. Serial memoir. I wanted one of these.
What shade thrown to Mizzix of these Magnus?
Yes!
Hey, signaling. It's
Oh,
real.
well,
Huh.
it's fine. I didn't pick the other one, so
Sick.
I picked the Myth Realized over it, so now I get.
Mm.
Oh,
You wanna talk about a prowess card that's not a prowess
not
card,
a
huh?
prowess card, but a prowess card. There's even a Seeker as a pick 2 in here. Like, that seems pretty good.
Yep, shore up our creaturelessness.
Yeah, that,
Judith the Scourge Diva is probably the best like sacrifice
sacrifice.
engine thing to ever exist. I loved playing with Judy.
Yeah, Judith is competing with Mayhem Devil at the same cost for best, and they are so close together.
Mm.
Like, other cards of note in here. This is another one that's like, this is like good heroic. This
Yeah,
is
like 10th District Legionnaire and Feather defined an entire deck archetype.
yeah, it isn't prowess, but with God's willing Titan strength, it's close. Um, Inquisition's very good. Yeah, these are two good picks here.
Yeah. All right.
Tolerant is so. Funnily enough, the more seekers we get, the less elders I'm wanting to play. And these like because at the end of the day, our creature count is weird because it's going to be light, but like not too like. There's a hard balance when you have prowess. You
Right.
know, like what exactly is your
Right. And like Talorand makes up for that by being a creature that makes creatures.
yeah
Uh
hi
so similarly, I think we want Rift Bolt rather than another Seeker of the Way.
yeah on the plus side for Seeker of the Way, on the plus side for Rift Bolt, it's Rift Bolt. What? Come on, like what's this deal? Oh, oh, that's nifty.
Where the heck did that come
I'm
from?
not familiar with that one. When I saw it, I thought that was going to be the like Inquisitor's flail, but it's not. It's Conqueror's flail.
Hmm.
Seeing Disfigure and Agony Warp next to each other. Skeleton Archer, Skeleton Archer. When Skeleton Archer, Skeleton Archers.
They'll do Beast Shaman next. That would be a good one.
Wow, the drop down on the ooh
Citraxis Spectre. Straight up Mono League.
Monolith, huh?
Your choice of Seeker of the Way or Jeskai Elder, God's Willing Titan
Yeah.
Strength. Lot of food to look forward to on the wheel, no matter what we take.
Mm-hmm. Like Monolith from like
That maybe it's just a Spell Pierce upgrade for us. Maybe it's a backup copy of God's Willing because they fulfill similar roles.
yeah.
Maybe it does something that our deck cannot do,
Counter
which
target
is
spell.
yeah.
That's the reason I'm picking it over God's Willing Seeker and a Jeskai Elder. Um, Also, I think those would be my picks in that order, with Seeker being really close to it. Seeing Strategy Spectre at Uncommon here is just so weird. I don't know. That's I understand it, but like
Seems at least a little unreal though.
that's not us, but somebody's. Umbra. Another Cryptic Spires. Maybe we want one more of those.
We're not actually playing Tharming Stone if we can help it. It's a 5-cost artifact that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, like for one, by the time we play it, a lot of our duplicates are going to be out of our deck.
Mhm.
And also, like when you played Ripple in Limited, the number wasn't 4 that you wanted. The number was 7 or 8. When you were playing Cold Snap, you wanted to have 8 copies of. Even's fine.
Yeah.
This thing's like fine too. I'm gonna go with the Cryptic Spires and just kind of get us another land pickup here.
Okie doke.
Hello.
Hey, good old Cedrus the Traitor King.
Hi, buddy.
Ah, my old torrid kissing theater.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Also,
wow.
food chain.
Food chain just hanging out.
That's this isn't a
There's
card.
kind of barely anything here for us. Doom Traveler just for a body, Fiery Fall for more mana consistency, shrugs at everything else, kind of.
Yeah, I don't really care too much about everything else. But yeah, so to quick on Throwing Stone. So when you were playing the Ripple cards, the Surging Sentinels, in order for them to work, it's turn 3, 31, 30 cards in your deck. You need. Yeah, I'll just take more Cryptic. I don't know how many tap lands I want. Let's probably find like one of each, and then what do you do? When you cast Lightning Helix, it gains lifelink. When a Lightning Helix gains you life, Lightning Helix. What?
Yeah.
Is that better than anything else in here?
Maybe?
Maybe that's a 6-drop we can like play, I guess. I don't know. I mean,
I feel like we're obligated to.
yeah. I don't care
Because of
about it. I certainly don't care about like Anointer of
Yeah, Anointer of
Valor.
Valor.
Right? Hyena Umbra would be the
Like,
pick.
Dark Dweller Oracle is maybe the correct pick, but it's so replaceable with stuff that we already have. Math as Fiend Seeker. Hmm.
This card's
Yeah,
fine.
Battlefield Promotion. It's functional.
The Hate Seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Can anagram that one to Heated Haste Hustle.
That one's a really strong one.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, you had some, like, card images stuck
Yeah,
to
I
your
was.
cursor there for a second.
Ooh, there we go.
Hey,
This
prowess.
is actually a really good creature, by the way. Even without prowess, like without prowess, this is like a water
Yeah.
courser, which is like an okay body. Water courser with prowess gets
It's kind of
wild.
it's unreal.
You get to do some unreal stupid shit with that. Even
Well, I sure as sugar do not want Cryptic Spires number 4.
no, I think like each of these spires is gonna be set as a different spire. It's gotta be we're gonna have one of each duel, and then kind of like work from there. We don't have 1/1 counters.
Yeah, kind of a nothing pick, but that's fine.
Sure.
What?
This is the card that I'm most confused to see going around. Like, I want more secret
Has removing
lines.
creatures gone out of style?
I guess so. Maybe people don't think that it's pretty cool. Brindleshote's cool.
Good old Brindleshote.
Well, more likely to board in a spell pierce.
Yep. Still confident that Thrumming Stone is not making the deck. Wait, we have to pick now?
And hold on, I'm not applying selection to all 3 cards, and we can choose. We can change selection later.
Okay.
So I don't want selection on all 3 cards. I want white, blue selected, white, red selected, blue, red selected. And you see now their color.
Okay. Well, that's cute.
Now I can change them on a right click. Okay, so they've got an implementation. That's nifty. If we find that like one color needs the fixing a little more than the others, then we can work from there.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to pick right away. That
Yeah.
seems like, hey, let me
All right,
deck build over here.
All right, let's get the obvious shit in here. Like
Okay,
Bloodwater.
I'm gonna try to internalize Fire Song and Sun Speaker so that we don't get owned later. So the lifelink part I understand.
So what'll happen is wait, do we get 2 triggers of Lightning Helix?
Whenever a white instant or sorcery spell causes you to gain life, which in that scenario, Lightning Helix would do twice.
Yes.
Fire Song and Sunspeaker deals 3 damage to target creature. I think so. Yeah, because you'd gain 3 from the lifelink and you'd gain 3 from the text of the card.
So if we untap with this and a Lightning Helix in hand, we get to cast Hidetsu's 9th right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that also makes what's it's more appealing. Battlefield promotion. Um, hilarious with last breath. if we target our own creature.
Yeah, it looks like those are the only. So it's only like the 4 there. We don't have a ton of targets, but like, damn if it doesn't make them like. And then it gives red cards
Yeah, lifelink on instant and sorcery spells, so Fiery Fall,
Yeah.
Rift Bolt.
All right. So
I mean, technically, Titan Strength and Pirate's Pillage would also have lifelink, but they're not dealing any damage. So,
correct. Surreal
oh,
memoir with its
are,
lifelink.
are we sure that Monastery Swift Spear is a common in this set?
Well, I built the deck for it and it didn't show up.
Yeah,
That said, Seeker the Way, Seeker the Way, Seeker the Way, Militia Bugler, Jeskai Elder, Jeskai Elder, Scob. This only has two things it affects.
yeah. I don't think Nephalia Smuggler
Or
made it.
three. Like so it has so for effects it that works with, Leo Sky Knight gets to read a tame. Militia Bugler gets to read top four. Bugler being pretty fine with a body count like this. And like it's gonna miss like 50-50, but like so then Blood Water Entity Flicker is just like we keep drawing lightning helix every turn. Which I mean I
Mm.
suppose. Battlefield Promotion, God's Willing, Titan Strength, Monolith. Hey, oh, hi.
We want to play Talrand.
Yeah.
If you've never played either with or against Talrand Sky Summoner, you ought to do that at some point. See how the game goes.
Deep
He's
Analysis.
basically a planeswalker.
Yeah, Deep Analysis lets us go long. Let's draw four. Teen Wolf Dad, thank you for the sub. Oh right, we have the Blood Axe.
Yeah, Blood Axe is going in. I want to see that thing play.
Yeah. Like obviously it's like okay on like a Jeskai Elder or a Seeker. We get this on like a Bloodwater entity or some shit. Or like that's to have fun.
Yeah.
And also like the cool thing here is that the axe generates a prowess trigger.
hmm
So all right,
and even if it's like, okay, play the axe, equip axe, generate enough power to trade, the axe stays around for your next creature doing the classic equipment thing.
and two to move is like, it's not a bone splitter, but I will take like trusty machete level. Also the copies make copies, yeah. And like we don't need to yeah, it gets very good. Um we've got 3 editions, maybe 4. One thing that we do have as a little bit of a land sheet is 3 of these. Um, though, do we want to include like Traveler's Amulet in the first place? It's like what does our curve look like? Damn, that's nice.
It's pretty low to the ground. It's not going to be like constructed level freebies where like we have a lot at 2, not only with our creatures but also our effects.
Mm-hmm.
So the equip cost on Bloodforge Battle Axe, flashback on Deep Analysis. If we land cycling Fiery Fall, those are all 2. A lot of like 2 costs around, and so like little rounding errors are going to pop up. And fitting in a Traveler's Amulet is maybe perfect in that regard.
Yeah, we also I wouldn't hate our guild mage.
There's no pyroclasms in this set, right?
Not that I saw there. I mean, I'm sure there is, but like we can defeat pyroclasms by casting an instant.
Yeah.
Um,
I suppose we're not like cold to a 2/3 on the other side of the battlefield thanks to prowess triggers, but
yeah. The reason I like the guild mage is that like the copy target instant sorcery is cheap enough where like we might be able to like double helix. That's only a
5 mana to double helix.
that's
That's
like
not that's not that bad. If we
yeah,
if we get to board stall territory and for whatever reason our flyers can't seal the deal.
yeah. Because I'm looking at so as far as cards I'm looking at playing, let's kind of put them in their own pile here.
Mhm.
Fiery Fall, Sort of Memoirs of Maybe, Spell Pierce, the third Jeskai Elder, and like Hyena Umbra. I think these are the cards that I'm looking at. Um, we're not we aren't really a Thousand Year Storm
Yeah, yeah.
pile.
I mean, Thousand Year Storm and Pirates Pillage is in here, so we might do that if we want to do a silly meme and have fun, but it's
Yeah,
not going to be good.
like as far as a 6 drop, I'd almost rather because like untapping with Fire Song and Sunspeaker is almost equivalent to untapping with Thousand Year Storm in the sense of like how it makes our burn better reach.
Yeah, but Fire Song and Sunspeaker can block.
Yes, they're
Thousand Year Storm cannot
they
block.
actually have 4/6, pretty sizable body. Um, and 10 creatures. Looking at like
I know that Surreal Memoir says at random, and that's maybe frustrating, but I also feel like it could be really good for
well,
us.
especially like so it says at random, but it also says instant. So here's the total sum of what it can grab.
Yeah, get 2 of those back. Probably don't feel bad about that.
Or the same card back twice. Like if we only have a
Hmm.
lightning helix down there,
Hmm.
we get to pick that up, and then like because this doesn't target, you can upkeep, recast the helix, then pick it up.
Okay,
Okay,
so
you're right. We only have 2 sorceries in here. Okay, so this is definitely a deck that's very. I'm almost wanting the Spell Pierce in here as like another way to keep alive our threats because that, like, again, 11 creatures is pretty light.
hmm, so like Spell Pierce just as counter target removal spell on my prowess guy.
Basically,
I don't mind it, and we have some pretty flexible territory for sideboarding. Like if our
yes.
opponent is all sorcery speed removal, we can hand them their ass with myth realized.
Yep.
If we need to grind things out, we can do League, Guild Mage. If we need to get beefier creatures, then Makeshift Mauler exists.
Hell, if we're playing against an opponent who just has a long game, that might be the use case for Thousand Year Storm, where we just get to go
Right?
slam this and go answer this or die because we're going to helix you 3 times. Um, as is, I'm willing to go 16, both because of the curve and more specifically, these are fake, like extra lands.
Yeah. Like if you have 2 lands in your opener, but one of them's a Karu, you feel like a hero
Yeah,
because it's 3 land drops and 2 lands, which is great.
yeah.
That's great.
A little awkward with our curve. We kind of want to be able to be like Spires 1, untapped on 2, Karu 3, but like I'm fine with just the setup this has.
Hmm.
All right. If we need to answer bigger things, we got, a couple options for that. Um,
Fiery Fall is a red instant that deals damage.
yeah. Fire Song isn't in
So
here at the moment, but that's because I'm kind of looking. I want a low curve at the moment. Um, all right, this should be interesting. Let's sort by color.
So yeah, now all we have to do is start the game with like a mox of some color in play, and
No, that makes this is. Oh man, I wish we could do that with this deck. Can we do that with this deck?
that's part of the format too, right? Oh
You
yeah, and we start with a mox ruby. Oh, so
yeah,
cool.
start with a treasure token, and I get to play Seeker of the Way on 1 with God's Willing up. And wait, we need to. We might want to build that actually. Like one of the decks I was thinking of building in that was literally like 0 land Delver.
Word.
Like we just cast Delver of Secrets off of Mox, and then like the deck is Force of Negation, Force of Will, Force Spike, I guess not
Hmm.
days, because days doesn't work there. But I think the idea is still the problem. There is that like, what is another one drop that matches Delver in efficiency? Um,
Dragon's Rage Channeler.
yeah, it's hard to cast when you only have the Mox.
I suppose that's true.
Um, but you're right. You are correct.
Could we
Um,
play something that does evil things if you don't have lands in your deck, like Goblin Charbelcher? Wait
oh,
a minute. Can we hold on?
hold on,
How much
hold
mana do we
on.
need for Belcher?
It's 7. All you actually need to do is get to 4 and cast Ironcrag Feet, which is red, 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 in a 7.
Hmm.
Um, so Char, you want to know how you make it work with 0 land?
Yeah, I mean,
Very
well,
easily.
you play you play things that have lands printed on the back of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it happens nowadays. It used to be you had to work real hard, and
Oh
it was
God,
this
four
old joke.
401st iteration.
They had been through a lot of iterations.
Yeah, we absolutely positively are here to
This
keep.
seems pretty cromulent, yeah.
And our lines look fine.
Yep. Are we fighting a bot? Probably not, but maybe. You never really know who is on the other side when you are on the internet.
I mean, whenever I'm here, there's actually secretly myself, whoever's in the call, and like,
And
50
like
some
a bunch
odd
of people
people
watching, yeah.
just watching.
But
They're thinking about bolting us at end step because that might be the most powerful move in Magic,
okay.
right?
If that's the case, do we want to hold off on playing Seeker the Way so that we can hold up Seeker plus God's Willing? If they're thinking this hard about lightning bolting
The
our face. I don't know.
So that would be like, so the problem there is that the only way we can get to Seeker plus God's Willing is Chancery on 2. The Chancery on
Mhm.
2 has us discard.
Truth.
So I don't.
Well,
Well, okay, no chance of the bolt on end step. Now they have to spend full mana on the removal spell, which I think.
okay. All right, going back to a regular line. Also, now I feel better about like losing Seeker or Jeskai Elder or Ingenious Ska because we have 3 of them instead of 2.
Yeah,
So,
I think that means I lead with Elder then.
yeah. Biggest potential upside. Maybe we end up discarding Azorius Chancery or
Yeah.
the land that we bounce with
Or the land that we
Azorius
bounce.
Chancery.
Probably the land that we bounce. Okay.
We did know that they had Mountain. Jeez.
Fuck.
Well,
Yep.
is it Charm?
Okay then. So this can be Seeker, God's willing.
Yeah. Or Seeker play Chancery bounce land. Or Jeskai Charm or Ingenious Scob. We have like a lot of
Yeah.
options.
We'll go Seeker, leaving up an obvious maneuver. That Chancery might be waiting a while. Again, they get to get away with a low land count because the.
Chaos Warp. Uh,
No, this is really bad. I can't let this resolve because so like weirdly like the problem is that this has a one two like a
that's incredibly rude.
it has a 1 in 4 of full failure.
Yeah,
And
and we don't have anything like big and exciting that it could
I feel like
like
this is a
high
sign of
expected value.
weakness out
Wow.
of our opponent.
It also means they can kind of vaguely answer anything, which is going to affect our sideboard decisions, I think.
Yeah. Like yeah, we
And
could
we get to we get to scry to see exactly what would have happened to us also.
there's a shuffle on it, so sadly.
Oh, shuffle and then reveal.
Oh, your
I
bottom,
see.
please. Yeah.
Fire Song and Sunspeaker are not in the deck, I don't think.
No. And they drew a
Pump
land.
figure.
Sure.
Bump figure, sure. Uh, they could have done that at instant speed, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Um.
That was pretty much the line. You know, we attack, they don't really block. Or if they do block, we just Jeskai Charm their face, take their creature, gain life.
Mm,
Because they won't, we play Ingenious God, leaving up mana to pump it.
yeah. 4 cards in hands for our opponent. They still have. Wow. All right. So
Habit of Carol Keep.
they're
The Dark
us.
Mirror.
They're us.
Yeah.
Yep. There's dark. There's a Dark Dweller Oracle.
Dark Dweller Oracle.
This is really nice because like I might be able to get in and then just Jeskai Charm for their board.
It's always the hope.
Tap land that does not add any color.
I have a feeling if we attack them, they won't block, though.
Then I'm fine with that. I think we're.
Okay, that's plus.
Hi there.
Hey, kid, want to see some magic?
Do I just do this right now?
Uh, okay, what does that actually do? It's going to 2 prowess triggers because we're getting back the God's Willing.
Yeah.
So +2/+2 on our guys. One of them is going to have protection from red. Seeker the Way has lifelink.
And I don't have to pull the trigger on protection from red until like
Yeah.
a block occurs. Yeah, I think this is just fine. This is really funny. And if I want to, I can on their upkeep, I can fire Jeskai Charm at their face and like try to rebuy that. We also get a ton of prowess triggers next turn too. I don't foresee us dying.
Okay.
All right. There's no way they make any blocks seeing the God's Willing in our hand.
Right.
They lose their entire board for that choice, you know? And we go up to 23 with a protection spell, so.
I think it's decent. They can't even like favorably like block sacrifice either.
Nope.
So I think what ends up happening is we get in for 6, they go to 12, and then we pass the turn.
Because if they take any action, we pull the trigger, and then. All right. How good's your crackback? You can make figure a 4/4 and then hit for 8. That's most of your mana. You got one prowess creature in play.
Right.
That's most of your mana. You got
So
6 mana. Oh,
four.
that's a lot. A lot to work with.
I could foresee a hit for 12 if they have Titan strength, but that's not happening.
Deep analysis.
Dark Mirror indeed.
Now, one of the things about them like going all out on an attack here, if they leave themselves no blockers or even one blocker, we might still just be able to kill.
Right. Or hell, all their creatures are red. God's willing could just be
Push.
abracadabra.
Yeah,
My
push this.
stupid scob gets like absolutely redonkulous.
Let's see how hard they push.
Yeah, this makes some sense to me
That's a good. I feel like
because
that's a good choice.
he's the worst blocker and kind of the best attacker.
Yep. Whoa. That's
There's no
game.
way.
That's game.
Are there free spells in this format?
Probably. That's game though.
Yeah. Oh, do you have an upkeep stop?
Uh,
Oh, well, rebound goes on the stack, so
yeah. So here we just do 4 damage target opponent.
yeah, I like that. We have to tap a blue to do it, but that's fine. All of our mana is going into damage this turn. So
And if we don't die, I'm picking up the Jeskai charm with this rebound. That's the fun part. If somehow something goes wrong, like they produce solitude, I don't know, is that cycle in the set? Right? Like,
I have no idea what's in this set. I can be very easily lied
yeah,
to. The only things I'm confident are in the set are the cards that we've seen.
yeah. That's all we know. Yeah, it's a reprint set, so like this could be there could be a force of will. Mm.
So it's 4 damage, takes him to 5. Ska becomes a 3, becomes a 4 with God's Willing, becomes a 5 with Protection with a blue mana. So
Yes, please.
I mean, that barely matters at this point, even.
It is our long game.
Oh, right, that's an extra prowess trigger. I wasn't even I
Mm.
wasn't even thinking of that as a prowess trigger.
They also just died to double God's willing here. Yeah, like we had 1,000 ways to kill this opponent. It's fine. We were. I'm I'm very happy with this outcome.
Check out my cool spells. You were right to kill Grandma. It would have been even worse. Okay, don't show them that. Let's just. They already know that we had God's Willing and picked it up, so that's not like revealing any information really. Maybe that was the reason to go with that as the line instead of the Jeskai charm, but I don't think
Yeah.
that makes that big a difference. We made a cool play for
What
cool
I,
kids
I
and felt good.
if they didn't kill us, my next line is Talrand with Jeskai charm up. Anyway, let's begin the sideboard.
Sideboard.
Last breath, feeling like I could pull some weight.
Right. And
They're gonna be a threat light. Like again, they're a isn't deck, so we're looking at like a threat light deck like ours.
yeah, that probably increases the value of spell peers too.
To get Umbra in case of bounce spells, that's
Yeah.
I'd rather have something like a spell pierce or a bit like that. Promotion's still good. God's willing is God's willing. We have our first spell pierce in.
Mm.
Rift bolt obviously fine. Anything we don't want in the deck?
Not really.
Yeah.
It all works. Like maybe Titan's strength, but it can produce so much damage.
Right. Maybe we take that out for a more defensive.
Like it would be that for Spell Pierce, I think.
Is the more defensive line rather than offensive line. Fire
Mm-hmm.
Songs, we can hit it off Chaos Warp.
Heh.
You know, we can cast it
Yeah.
like main that game. Or Thousand Year Storm off Chaos Warp. That's the those are both
Hee hee.
Fire Song
All right.
Fire Song might be fine as a creature they can't answer.
Yeah. Too big.
Too big. Game goes long enough, we get there. Here and just
Yeah. Just all right. They're gonna plan on attacking in and getting a bunch of prowess triggers. Well, what about a 4/6?
we do have a problem if a figure gets too big, we don't have an answer to it, but
Yep. 0 creatures, 2 different Karus, and no target for the gods willing. That's a hard sell. If I knew for a fact we were never going to draw another land, I would be pretty happy with this.
yeah, the God's Willing is effectively a blank right now.
Would you like a 6 of Chancery, Boilerworks, Spires, Mountain, Helix, Spellpierce? Because if so, we keep this, I think.
I think on a 6, I would still probably keep that because I don't want to go any lower. I'm worried about keeping this, but I'm at least happy we have Helix to be and Spell Pierce to be a little bit.
Yeah,
pushing.
That's kind of true. And it is the blue-white Cryptic Spires.
It's the correct Spires. Like our mana base is full here, which is the reason I like it. We also have to spend a card before we play a Boilerworks, but that's not hard.
So theoretically, our opponent is us but more consistent, and we are them but more powerful.
Yeah. Things like Helix, things like God's Willing. See, I just want them to play a 2 here, and then that is the worst 2 I've ever seen in my life.
Do you still want a Helix in? No. Okay.
Nah, I'm good. I can just. I wait on this one turn for. Yeah, Cryptic Spires. No, I can't leave up Cryptic Spires with that. Let's just go. Jeskai Elder, very good here for connects because we can cycle.
Yeah, like looting lands here is great.
Swift Spear real.
Swift Spear real.
No way.
Yeah, no thanks. No blocks.
Titan Strength. Thought Scour. Targeting self, of course.
That sure is a spell. Okay, good.
Milled Figure's quite happy.
Milled Figure.
I don't care about the other one, but Milled Figure, that's.
Yeah.
God damn.
So I have a preferred line from this.
What do you like?
I like play planes, immediately Helix Swift Spear, attack with Jeskai Elder, keep Cryptic Spires up for choice of God's Willing Spell Pierce, and 1 drawn card.
That was my exact thought as well. And we also get a cycle off the Elder, and we can just throw away Island. It depends on the draw.
Right. Crucially, it's pretty important to take care of Swift Spear like now, because it's not always the case that 3 damage is enough. Whereas it's always going to be enough to take out something like Korean Strike or other creatures. Are they really okay? They were really thinking about our main phase, I guess.
Alright, we get harder.
The bump and loot.
Yeah, one of these can just go. Old pitch.
Boy. Forest Garrison? Yeah.
The reasoning there is that if I draw like a Talrand or something, like if I want 4 mana next turn, I can have it.
Hmm.
Abbott, that makes a lot of sense on this turn right now. If they have an untapped land, they can play another Cruin Striker.
Oh, wow.
Wow, they're a lot more creature heavy than. I might have to defensively use this Jeskai Elder at this point.
Hmm.
We're a little too far behind.
I was really hoping for something that we could spell pierce, but
Yeah.
that'll happen eventually, I'm sure.
Whew.
All right, it doesn't feel great.
No, I don't. I also like want to be able to connect with Elder to get this hand fixed because I don't need 9 mana. That's how much mana I have right now. 9.
Hmm.
We don't have a card to use that. They're certainly not fearing like lava dart. That's for sure.
I would love to have a lava dart. That would rule.
Yeah, I would immediately. Alright, so I'm gonna block and kill something here. I'll have to use. It's awkward using God's Willing to like save the block because like if they have a burn spell, they might just get me down.
Hmm.
But being the person on the defense in the prowess match is not the place you want to be, though. That's
Burning Tree Emissary.
okay. They look like they're prowess, but this is the most creature prowess I've ever seen in life. Like, look at this.
Yeah, having our lunch eaten by crew and striker.
I did not think we would be having our lunch eaten.
Rift Bolt.
No, thanks.
Do you want to spell pierce that instead?
No, because every attacker will have 3 power.
Okay.
So it sucks, but if I spell pierce this, I still don't win a combat.
Mm-hmm.
I trade in a
Yeah, that
combat.
makes sense. That makes sense.
So it is annoying as hell, but
Yeah, I don't think we picked up an Electrickery. That would have been
no.
pretty based. Do we have time for that?
I don't know. I don't because we're taking 6 minimum here.
Hmm.
I get to keep a blocker, but then they still have 3 attackers left when we're going to. No, we're not taking 6. We're taking more than that. We're taking a lot here. I don't believe we have time for this. I don't think we can tap out for it.
Hmm.
It's very good. So I'm gonna block and kill Habit. I think. My reasoning for killing Abbott is that the Jeskai Elder can block kill a Cruin Striker even if they have their trample up,
Mm.
but I can't block and kill Abbott if it has its prowess up. Goodness. All right,
Woof.
I think the spell pierces are actually a misfire. We didn't realize that the prowess is alive. They're actually like
Mm-hmm.
the most creature-based deck you've ever seen in life. Their prowess trees are just good cards, you know.
Well, hand on the table. All we need to do is somehow convert all of our cards into value.
That's a start.
That's frankly not a bad way to start, yeah. Banner it.
It's got to be Banneret.
It's not only going to get huge on its own, it's a mana sink that also makes their other creatures huge. So, yeah.
No attacks. If they draw a creature, we die.
Mm-hmm.
Because these gain trample.
Okay. If they drew, they could also draw a burn spell or what? Titan strength. They didn't. Okay, dead anyway.
All right.
Well,
All right, so they're a much different deck than we thought, and I'm not even liking Spell Pierce in the match anymore. Their spells are all like 1 mana
mm-hmm.
cheap nonsense. Wondering about just makeshift Mauler bodies.
Exile a creature card from your graveyard.
So you have to have something die,
Yeah.
but 4/5 is effectively unanswerable to them and like beats everything on the ground they have in combat.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, that match, I mean, that game went kind of the only way it could, right? We drew one creature
Mm-hmm.
and we used every spell that we had to protect it, and we drew like 9 mana worth of mana sources. So, we squeaked some value out of what we could, but uh
This looks
going first
quite
and having
nice.
creatures, yeah, I couldn't imagine mulliganing this.
I love Double Seeker of the Way. Um, we're gonna Cryptic Spires on 3, so we can play multiple 2-drops.
How do you like 3 Seeker of the Way? Look, with this many, we're bound to find the way.
I know the way.
We just have to find the way.
I'm like reasonably certain I know the way.
Mm.
Okay, this is not. I won't block.
I ain't blocking that. They already showed us Thought Scour.
Yeah, come on. All
Yeah,
right.
that'll feel pretty good once we get it rolling. But
The part that makes this look silly, are we just... Yeah, we're thoughts cowering now because... I don't know why they didn't just do that.
Yeah, they could have just dealt us 1 extra
Maybe,
damage, and I think it would have been correct.
maybe they're
But
sitting on a
spell piercer their own?
yeah, spell pierce of their own. Something like
Or
that.
they want to bluff it.
Sure. Alright, so do they
Which,
have Burning
yeah.
Tree Emissary? Riftbolt entered the exile
Riftbolt entered
zone.
the exile zone.
Sure.
Well, that one we get to see coming.
His Charm kills one, Riftbolt kills another. So now they're... This game, they're on all their removal side of things. Do I want to just bomb down the Swift Spear and, like, play another threat? Okay.
Secret Helix, or Secret Elder, or Elder Helix.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Elder stays as our final, and that's our way of, like, trying to convert lands that come late. I go... I think I'm going to Helix this thing. Because
Yeah,
we can't
that seems reasonable
We
enough.
can't save this from a Riftbolt. Like,
But you
clear
can
that...
play another one.
Yeah.
And may as well do it this way so that we gain a bunch of life.
Yeah, having a life cushion gives us time.
Yeah, this is pretty ideal. Like, we put Scob in for exactly this reason. So we could, like, trade out the early creatures. Like, bigger creature later.
Mm-hmm. Again, I also do want to try and keep back, like, some piece of burn for, figure. One of the problems we do have with figure is that if they get into a 4/4, it can't be killed.
Yeah, well, them being a 2-color deck makes that a little harder than it would be otherwise.
Yeah, they can get into a...
They can really jam up their mana.
They can get into a 4/4, but I don't think we'll ever see it at 8/8 unless, like, the game goes to infinity.
Okay, Riftbolt takes out untapped Seeker of the Way.
Yep.
There you go.
And then this is Abbott, because they generally are good at having Abbott on. Oh, no.
Cruin Striker.
Oh, Chancery looks real nice here. I'm probably just playing Jeskai Elder, playing Chancery. I want to be able to start cycling the lands. I probably should have attacked before just playing Elder there. That's fine.
There's the danger of them calling our bluff.
Yeah, Cryptic Spires, again, the card is not powerful enough to... Ooh, thank you. You did not identify the threat. I'm quite happy about that. That feels like it should be right, but it's not. Which is funny, but because the Elder getting us card, you know, getting us out of...
Yeah.
Okay. So cast this. I'll pay 2. I knew it. We knew that was the card when they had the thought
Yeah,
scour.
for when they had the thought scour.
Yeah, I'm happy they're
They
wasting
were.
it here. This is actually a.
That's pretty cool.
I don't think this is correct. There might come a time later where like I try to leave and do something else, but
I would like to pay 2 for that.
yes, please.
Yes.
We have the life cushion too, so
Got played like a fiddle.
2 cards in hand. They haven't made land drops, so like they're reasonably real cards.
Yeah.
That's why I think the Elder is the most important card in our hand. But yeah, so they're willing to like just say circle on the cards because you're not like these aren't cards you're ever going to play in constructed. Like they're just not powerful enough ever for you to ever want to sleeve up in any 60 unless it's like a joke. Like all right, so we discard the island that's known. And that gives our hand a little more mystery. And then we can leave Sky Knight, detain the blocker, do it again. Because in constructed, they're basic tapped lands, and there's like 200 of those in existence. Good.
I would like to.
Oh! We don't have double reds in the deck. I'm gonna discard the Spires because an untapped land might let us cast the 6-drop drawn.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is where our sideboard actually comes in hot. This is really good. So they might have just counterspell here. They were leaving up mana that's not removal. But like, Is a Charm can't do it. Spell Pierce can't do it. It has to be Mana Leak. Okay. All right.
All right. Well,
We also couldn't play around Mana Leak as a known
made him
threat.
spend it. Yeah, like it just cost too much.
Yep.
That's terrifying.
I don't like being able to know exactly what's in my opponent's hand like that sometimes, but also sometimes you just do.
But it does have the word scob on it.
That's a very good card. It blocks their bodies, and it gets us another threat. Let's see if they finally spend removal on this. Nope.
Never remove grandma. NRG. That's the energy way.
That picks up only Helix.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Willing to drop the planes for it. I pretty much am, because that makes the rest of the play this turn Ingenious Scob. And then
So we just discard planes and then just hold up the rest here.
I really hate the idea of discarding Liev Sky Knight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go discard planes.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, maybe Scob blocks.
I'd rather
But that's
start
Scob
burning.
plus all the
I want to
blue
burn their.
mana.
I want to burn their Mana Leaks.
Okay.
They have 4 cards in hand. They have they have unplayed cards. They're not making land drops, and they're not killing anything, and they're not playing cards. You know what their hand is? Counter spells. That's it. It's just counter spells. That's all they have.
All right. Weirdly, I kind of want to draw untapped land.
Untapped land here would be quite nice.
Oh, hey.
You don't want to play that? Then, oh, I don't have double red.
Shoot, we can't do both things. I was not thinking of that. Just thought we had perfect mana forever.
No. Anyway, the fact that we get to cast 2 lightning helixes, I think, just says we win the game, but we'll see how that. I think that's a mistake and a half. I don't think you should have done that, friend.
Well, now we get to show them how this works. Hey. What up?
And then I get another prowess trigger. Yep.
Yeah, not surprising. Okay, I think we've run them out of everything.
Yeah, same here, especially knowing that I have a lightning helix left in hand. Sure. Lightning helix, hell of a card. Grandma, hell of a card. Thank you, Grandma.
Grandma absolutely dug us out of this game. What's all this?
Holy shit.
Well, it's happening.
Last breath entered the revealed card zone.
Well,
we knew that was gonna miss, so.
a Jeskai Elder is Grandma.
There are no cards left. I have to do that now so they can't like they can't fizzle it.
Mm-hmm. Incredible.
All right.
Well, I don't hate that. Pretty cool.
Any draw. Bolt. We're gonna
I
lose
must say,
this.
them being on exactly 5 lands and all of this.
We're gonna lose this.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yes! No.
All right, they sacrifice. Yeah.
Yep, they get a land they can't play. We now have a first. We now have a counter on our.
Right. Like grandma can now always attack over Dark Dweller Oracle.
Mm,
Okay. Backup grandma. I mean, they've got to start drawing their own lands eventually.
maybe they don't. They have 15 spells engraved. Maybe they don't need to draw shit.
Sick.
Grandma 2, go.
Pirates Pillage.
Wow. Discarding a land. Playing a land.
Are you prepared to face the wrath of two grandmas? Yeah, sacrifice itself because
Yeah.
it doesn't say another creature.
Okay.
You burn through another one of their lands. Cool. Okay. All right, neat.
Okay, thank God.
Jesus.
We're playing 16 lands and it felt like
Mm-hmm.
because of these, like, if
So about our opponent's draw there, two of their lands are exiled, three are in the grave,
they
six are on the battlefield.
they milled 2 off Thought Scour and then proceeded to draw 5, 10, 15 spells. Like, just let's go.
Yeah.
It's fine. We
So
were like, the funniest part about this is that, like, if we had gotten the mana flood a little earlier, like, the mana leaks then become useless because, like, the maulers don't.
yeah. It's like a totally different way that game
Yeah.
plays out.
I wanna just give us a
It's
1,
just different
2,
timing.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 in play. There's 3 left in the 10. So
Yeah. If our opponent is playing an ordinary land count, then they have 6 lands left in their 9-card library.
yeah. All right, we got there though. Bounce lands are a lot of land. There's a
Right.
reason I'm playing 16. I might want to value that League Guild Mage more. We'll have to see.
Hmm. It's like a backup grandma that doesn't need to attack to do its thing.
Basically.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's also it's a mana sink for scenarios like that one where we just like suddenly we have all this stuff.
I think I'm okay with that swap in. Thanks, Grandma. Thanks. So again, I would like to note what I mentioned
Oh my
on
god.
turn 5 about the
Right.
misevaluation of the
Like
threat.
they nug our Seeker of the Way #3 or whatever,
Yeah,
and like leave Jeskai Elder on the table.
yes. I'll keep the sand, thanks.
Yeah,
Zan doesn't
no
look like you're
blue,
gonna keep
but
it, but
yeah, Seeker of the Way, Helix.
we have a lot of blue.
Golgari
We have a
Spires.
lot of blue sources. We have a lot of blue sources.
Okay, well, forgiveness for everything.
So this is Golgari and a swamp. Forgiveness for everything.
Nice. Yeah, let's even Scob next turn if we want.
Yeah, which actually that looks good because then I can leave up like bounce land and Helix or bounce land and Guild Mage. That's a dead card.
Until your next turn.
So they're gonna give me a -2, but that's not gonna be enough. So this goes up to 4. Thank God. Okay, they play a foil ass planeswalker, and I'm killing the hell out of this. Like,
Yeah. So that's Lightning Helix aimed at Liliana the Last Hope, and probably played one of our Karus. We still have to attack it.
we do.
I understand why our opponent wanted to play black. They picked Liliana the Last Hope. But
I am so glad we got to. Then we're gonna go
Nice.
Chancery because
Okay.
obvious reasons. We want blue.
Right.
Bounce the mountain.
Bounce Mountain.
All right. That felt that one card in, one card out. Clean answer on a
City of Brass.
hell yeah. Create 3/1/1 vampires with lifelink. Sure. Nifty. Hmm. There's no way for me to leave up Helix.
No, there kind of isn't. But it's not like their creatures are good attackers. Oh wait, no. Travel preparations is a thing. That might be what they're going for. Hmm. Oof.
Um. Okay. We'll see how bad this ends up being.
Mm.
So, City Brass shows a splash as well, by the way. Rapid growth.
Hmm.
Grab the white.
Okay. Full Abzan.
Sure.
Now when you're supported by like green fixing. Oh boy.
This is a prowess trigger, by the way.
Yeah. That feels pretty good.
And we do this weirdly, but this is like transparent to me, but we're doing it this way anyway.
Double chump.
Yep.
I accept.
That sounds like a necessary play to me.
Okay, what kind of wraths are in the
I
format?
know, that's what I'm. This League Guild Mage might hold off for a little while.
Yeah. I mean, it's tempting to like League Guild Mage in hopes of copying a Lightning Helix, but Vampire Sovereign.
This is like a
Hmm.
it's a fake copy of Siege Rhino.
Yeah. And like Momentary Blink exists, which they could even flash back with City of Brass.
I think I'm just attacking with Scob.
That'll probably induce them to block with Vampire Token, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Do we like that?
It answers the vampire token.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty free.
Sure, and like the more we start getting out of the board, the more like this axe can start hitting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so then maybe they have Sky Knight really does do the work at one
Yeah.
point.
I'm thinking Lee Guildmage Garrison is my line on here.
Okay.
And of course, if they do like try to block the Scob, like I can just like Helix and everything's better forever. Yeah, let's burn out their chump blockers so they all they have left is real.
All right. Welcome to the league. Upgrade a mountain.
Yep. All right, so 4 cards in hand. This might be a Wrath out of them. Like attack for 3 Wrath. This is a 2 for 3. It's pretty good. Yeah. That felt like if they were winning this game at all, that had to be their line. I don't like knowing that was going to happen, but I don't know.
Wait, I mean, we could have held on to the
Yeah,
Guild Mage,
yeah.
but it still felt like
The problem is like
good
producing
enough.
producing the Guild Mage is the thing that I think pulls the trigger on the Wrath.
Hmm. Lord of Extinction.
Okay.
It's a big boy.
Yeah. Hmm.
But it does only hit for 9. We have flyers.
Even less. I'm pulling a card out of the grave.
Yeah. And we're making a new axe.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Uh huh. Yeah, Lightning Helix sounds like a good draw to me.
Hmm.
Oh, it makes the axe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For some reason I was on Alchemy Brain and it just put it in my hand.
Oh.
You know, Alchemy Brain does that to you.
Right.
You know how Alchemy Brain is.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll hit him with exponential damage.
They'll die first. They need a removal and they need 2 pieces of it right now. It'd be pretty good to have if they do have that. So one thing that you should probably notice, you can kind of notice looking at our opponent's cards they've shown. Yeah, just kind of how Double Masters works. You get 2 picks in pack 1, and you also have 2 rares. So...
Yeah, mythic, mythic, mythic.
You know.
Rare over there, yeah. Brindle shoot.
No mistake! Mistake. I'm so ready for this. Yeah, hit me. No blocks. I don't believe in blocking.
All right, what a draw.
Damn. I'm already in enough mana in place. I don't need to play this land.
So, looks like we're attacking for 9.
9, 13, 17. We're too short.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Yeah, we're still in combat.
All right. I'm at 13, secretly 19. If they have 2 removal spells, yeah, we're dead. But the fact that they didn't play one last turn makes me think they don't. Lord of Extinction, my ass.
Okay. Let's see. Known Wrath. Lots of colors. Little critters. Hmm. Yeah, Myth Realized is kind of our... That's what I was talking about before, is the, like,
Yeah,
anti-Wrath. It's just sort of this threat that sits on the battlefield, growing forever until, like, nonsense.
We have Hyena Umbra, we have... Kind of want to keep Titan Strength as a way to kill Liliana on early turns, if that comes up again.
Spell Pierce might be good. Like, Planeswalker, Call to the Feast, Damnation, all pretty, like, mana-hungry things that Spell Pierce can answer.
Yeah. Alright, let's look at the other side. What's bad? What do we not want here? Because we have a couple cards we're looking at in here. Do you have anything that we, like, necessarily don't like? I like Deep Analysis in a matchup like this.
Yeah, yeah. Does Battlefield Promotion still pass muster?
This is more of a combat trick, and I don't feel like we're getting in fights.
Yeah, that probably isn't happening.
That might be the Myth Realize. Myth Realize is, I think, number 1 in my mind, because that, like, sidesteps the Wrath. And it also, like, has this actually is a mana sink, too. Like,
yeah, you can just, if you're jammed up on mana, you can just put lore counters on. So every time we don't need to cast a Lightning Helix, lore counter on Myth Realized instead.
Yeah. Let me try this setup. I think Spell Pierce and or like Cosminas might be something, but I'm not seeing it because, like, we have Mana Leak as well, which is another way to answer. And like Hyena Umbra actually has a little bit more muster in a matchup with Wrath of God is real.
Yeah.
This is a mulligan.
Yeah, 3 cards with blue in their costs and no blue. Still no blue because that's the wrong Cryptic Spires.
However, with Seeker Forge, this is like a lot
That's
more.
kind of good enough, right?
This is good enough. God, am I putting Surreal Memoir or Talrond back?
Do we actually have to put Talrand back because
It's
we
double
need to?
blue. Who is the big
Well,
problem?
we kind of need to draw 2 lands before
That's
either of these
true.
cards works. But with Surreal Memoir, it could be any 2 lands. With Talrand, they need to produce blue.
I feel bad about it, but I feel like
I know.
with the choice of double blue versus not, that one's
Yeah. I just put 2 islands on top by saying that, so oh, alright, well, neat.
I'm not sure if this is right. Una's Prowler.
Hmm.
Boilerworks is a really good plan there. Lets me keep up God's willing. Okay.
Dreg Mangler.
Wow, this is a beating and a half. Hmm. Really awkward.
Sand Ascendancy.
Yup. Sure.
Jeez. It's pretty good. Well, probably lifelink. Get a scry out of the deal too.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm okay. Like, I don't like having to spend it here, but we get to buy it back pretty soon.
Hmm.
And we, like, get one of their bigger threats out of play, even though they can rebuy it, obviously, is a problem. Um, Goodbye. Alright, so you take -1 here. They get a flying token out of the deal. Like to have that. I think they chump.
Yeah, it makes sense. They don't want us going exponential on them again.
Hmm. Alright. So this is gonna come down to like they can make Una's Prowler into a 7 power flyer if they want to just get rid of Drug Mangler. But like that feels like a way to lose this game.
Yeah, any Undying Partisan. Oh, another haste threat.
Another
Oh
haste
boy.
threat. They have a lot of these. Okay. So second creature for indestructibility. No blockers though.
Ooh, that's surprise instant blocker, right?
Stagger another creature, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um Sadly I can't keep up Cryptic Spires, but alright, so now we get another axe.
All right, Seeker of the Way. You got to do all the work.
This is basically Seeker of the Way Turbo. It's the only card that matters, and it's if any card has ever tried in its life, it is this one. Let me tell you how much Seeker of the Way is attempting to win this game.
The way of infinite axes.
Yeah, this is the way. This is the Jeskai way right here.
Oh yeah.
Don't edict me or some shit. Infinite chump blockers forever that don't generate more bits. Don't like infinite chump blockers forever, but we can gain life every time I hit with Seekers, so. Okay.
Can we? Yeah. We also want to keep in the back pocket that we can activate Una's Prowler by discarding cards.
Yes. So the rebound's going to happen, and I'm actually just going to cast Titan's Strength here.
Sounds good to me.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on.
The token that Abzan Ascendancy generates, what color is it?
White Spirit token. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Rebound trigger.
Rebound trigger 11. 12, 13, 14, 15. Are you ready?
Are you ready to rock? I hope their last card sucks. Here we go.
All right. Titan Strength. Seeker of the Way. Up to 9. Titan Strength 2. Untapped Mountain is good. Untapped Island is better. Titan Strength.
Suntail Hawk. Reckless Charge.
Reckless Charge. Equip. Protection from your blockers. Abracadabra! You ready for
No one powers up for longer than Mr. Huge.
Huge.
We found the way.
This right here is the Jeskai way. I've never played a more Jeskai way than the. Oh my god! I might have maybe in like some console limited, but holy shit!
Yeah. No, in console limited, it would have been like the 2-cost 1/3 prowess.
Sure.
Then you do this, and it's like
Oh, it would have been Feet of Resistance instead of God's Willing, I suppose, which we could have afforded. Damn. We just stole a game.
Look, just draw all the spells you need and rebound them. I am glad we sent Talrand back. Oh god. That was the most disciplined mulligan of our lives.
Does I want to give some shout outs today to Surreal Memoir if we haven't given out enough. If this card hasn't showed off its prowess in this format. Well,
right. Random card.
So the first time Surreal Memoir was around, Surreal Memoir was printed because it has rebound in Rise of the Eldrazi.
Yep. Way back when.
Let me tell you
when
what.
They first invented rebound.
Let me tell you what. This card doesn't really do much in Rise of the Eldrazi.
Yeah, there was kind of a deck thanks to Path of Resistance, I think it was called, something like that. There was a rebound spell that was protection. And the idea was this was a rebound spell that rebounded your
Run your rebound
rebound
spell,
spells.
or like you stutter shock twice or stagger shocked.
Yeah.
So you got your stagger shock for like 8 damage, and then even more maybe, or you picked up Vendetta plus Vendetta and just were like, I don't care.
I will I will turn my chest into a cannon and shoot my heart at you.
Like so, like, but Rise of the Eldrazi, for the most part, is not a normal Magic format, and so like
Oh no.
that level of like advantage.
They set out to create battle cruiser magic.
So
And so
a fun,
yeah.
yeah, a fun bit. After Double Masters here, for like the next month, they're I think starting next month. I'm not certain on the dates. Um, they're doing some flashback drafts, and Triple Rise is one of them. Yeah, Kiln Fiend deck theoretically exists. That would be like the memoir deck where you're picking up just like stagger shocks and stuff. But yeah, Rise is in there, Triple Cons is in there, Triple War of the Spark is in there. There's a couple ones I care about, there's a couple I don't. Yes, I'd like to play first. You know what? I think we know the way. This is our worst combat trick, but it's still a combat trick. It gets the job done.
One of each basic, huh?
Yeah, perfect mana forever.
Hmm.
Mold a 6 off our opponent. Crypt expires on Azorius.
Do you know the way?
Okay, this makes up for their mulligan.
Hmm.
It's actually pretty rad that that's how it works.
Seeker in.
Yep, in with bear. And then
Yeah. Scob down makes the most sense. If we draw an untapped land again, then we can maybe squeeze multiple spells.
yeah, Seeker leave a mono leak, or
Yeah.
Combat Drake leave a mono leak. I'm not super worried leaving a mono leak right now because there's very little plays they can make on 3 that we can't just beat with. I'm sorry, that's a different tapped.
Lightning bolt.
This is like okay, this is 3 colors, right? That was Azorius off there. Okay. I'm a lot more willing to hold up my stuff now. Interesting. Again, this is a different land, so we know one of the cards in hand is a land.
Yeah, we know they have a blue-white spires.
Alright, I'm gonna attack and leave up Mono Leak here. If they have a bolt, I can battlefield promotion to counter it, which is fun. 4th color has appeared.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Ground assault.
That's bolt. And put all those 1/1 counter, and then it'll become a 4/4.
Mm-hmm.
So their removal dot deck. That's the reason I want to try to blank removal with this rather than try to mana leak the removal. Because clearly,
It's been toughness based so far.
yeah,
Which is making me think about that enchantment again.
yeah, it has been. They have had some instant speed stuff, but
Well, yeah, but
yeah, we can
but
outspace that.
yeah, like instant speed toughness based removal.
Attackers.
Anyway, we have the one guy. We're gonna hit you with our guy.
And here's the second guy. Have fun. I want to draw on tapped land next turn. Their hand still has a tapped land that taps for blue and white.
Correct.
Ground assault for 4 or for 3. Play the land first. Ground assault for 4.
All right. Triggers. They have 2 mana open.
Show me the Simian Spirit God. At least they didn't show me untapped land.
Yeah, that was the spires that we saw before.
Yep. If they're holding an untapped land, they might be
Oh
beating
man, they might
themselves
be
up.
kicking themselves for
Yeah.
playing it, right?
Yeah. If they played it, if they have an untapped land, this is them like spending some time kicking themselves.
Yeah, that's the shame land. It's a classic.
All right. Hi. I'm actually just gonna do this.
Yeah, I like it well enough. Get extra damage in, get lifelink in. They're
Yeah.
at 13. They have no creatures. Let's
They might have a monolith, but it doesn't stop the prowesses. Leo Sky Knight also does a really good job of like, say they just slam down one large blocker. We have the answer to a large threat. Push past it. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which card we get here.
right. It's maybe minorly unideal because
This would be castable.
Yeah. We would like to be able to do our classic rebound trick.
Mm-hmm.
Casting the spell in response to the rebound trigger.
All right. There's the untapped land.
There's the untapped land.
Yeah, we and then here's some sort of holy
ground assault foil.
Ground assault.
Some big stupid guy.
Whenever a creature of power 2 or less enters the battlefield under control, you get an experience counter. Whenever combat begins, experience counter. Sure. Anyway, I would like to pick up my battlefield promotion, please. I would also like to trigger Seeker of the Way.
Yeah, that seems nice.
So with the Leo Sky Knight, I can hit them for 5. "23 ground assault on deck." Yeah, the experience counter ones are like older EDH deck cards from memory. Alright, so then we... Oh my god, it's Lightning Helix! Lethal, right?
Hold on. If we Sky Knight their guy, are they just dead?
Well, if I Helix them and then hit with Battlefield Promotion, that's 4, 5, 6. What card do I want to show them?
True.
They're dead regardless.
What are they going to do? Sideboard in more removal?
Yeah, more removal? Oh no! Now, funnily enough, against ground assault on deck, we can't actually go big. 5 lands controlled, we can't just throw down makeshifts.
Right.
But we do see an opponent who's doing a lot of 1-for-1s.
Yeah, I still like Myth Realized for that.
Yeah.
Compared to maybe our stinkiest threat or Hyena Umbra.
Hyena Umbra is always like a card I'm not super into. Spell Pierce is in a weird spot because it's really good on like 2, but against like ground assault late, it's really bad.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if
Ground
that
Assault
might
only
be.
costs 2. Maybe that comes out. Um, 1,000-Year Storm. We haven't. They can't
Oh, we
ground
haven't.
assault that.
Can't ground assault this.
Cat actions. I'll be right back.
All right. Wait, what? Don't worry about it. We're sideboarding in cards. Ooh. Thinking about white sources in the deck. 4 planes, 2 duels, 2 bounce lands. We're on the draw. This hand sucks really hard without them. I think we probably just take the mulligan. Yeah, I don't like this. I like this. This one's fine. Um, hmm. I think it's Sky Knight or Battlefield Promotion. I think I like Battlefield Promotion more. No, Sky Knight's really good though. No, I think we like the combat trick. Also, we figured out why they mulligan in game 1. It's because they have a 4-color mana base. That's pretty apparent to me. What the fuck? Y'all ready to party? Let's ride. 1. Traveler's Amulet. 2. Crack Traveler's Amulet. 3. Ship it. Anyway, 2 cards in hand, and now, yeah, that was technically Amulet Bloom. Shit. So here's the good news. If they just play 1 large threat, we get to laugh. Oh, fuck that. No. No. Nah, thanks. I'm good. No. Nope. Nope. No. I'll pass. Thanks. Um.
Okay, a cat attended.
The reason I don't want them to do that to witness is because if they witness and start playing more lands, then the mana leak is dead. Okay, there's a Zuri. So our opponent played Summer Bloom on turn 2, so
Oh.
actions have occurred in this game.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. However, they have like no hand because they played Summer Bloom on turn 2.
Eh. It's a 3/2 actually.
They've also missed land drops post Summer Bloom, so their hand is nice try. That's not gonna land. I don't think so. So like,
Ta-da.
so again, their hand was no land. They actually had a so they Bloom Amulet at us.
Hmm.
Okay, Ground Assault. Right. Oh my God, Summer Bloom Ground
Summer
Assault.
Bloom Ground Assault.
Shit. That's how the deck works.
They're a Geomancer. Dang.
Okay, so the Summer Bloom advantage is over. The problem is, like, they still have a million lands. And, oh god, Bugler into the Azuri upgrades, huh? This is why they're in white, is the Bugler alone? Bugler reveals Deadly Recluse. So now Azuri gives +2/+2 counters in combat. Azuri is going to start taking over this game pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So we have one turn left to draw out, and that is when you draw. You know, this mulligan looked really nice when it was like these 3 cards and 3 lands.
Well.
I'm not calling it over because, like, they're not correctly, like, going to combat with everybody, and I feel like I can still win it. But now I can't. All right, let's leave. On to 3.
Okay.
I think things are fine.
Yeah, maybe we can finally like draw and play Myth Realized and run them over with it. Oof.
Nah, we have to pay for our debts.
Double oof.
Yeah,
okay.
We got to pay some debts.
The blood debts. Oh god.
Sorry, y'all. Blood debts are here. All right, so we can keep Chancery, Cryptic Spires. Okay.
All right. Talrand, you gotta take over the game for us.
They won't have 4 ground assaults or a lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they didn't mulligan.
I'm sorry, is that Rakdos?
The hell is happening over there? Yes.
They picked the taster's choice of Cryptic Spires.
I think they're just on every color. All right,
Yeah.
Summer Bloom me. Come on. Let's go. Yeah!
Nasty.
Let's ride. All right. Land 1. Yup, a bounce land. That's a good way to make 3 land drops. Land 2, that same forest. There is no land 3. Their hand is that gas. Okay.
Hey! A guy that might draw off a removal spell
Yeah,
before we land Talrand with God's Willing
God's
backup.
Willing backup. Yeah, I'm not playing Talrand into. Sure. Whiff. Everybody's least favorite mana dork. Whiff. Okay, fine. Or find your 5th color. Whatever. Wow, I'm like drawing into creatures that make it look like I'm not doing Talrand shenanigans.
Nice.
This is good. The problem is they've missed a land drop on that turn. So again, their hand is 5 alive. Right?
Right. All ground assaults.
Yeah, we are about to have the like the eastern front is about to just open up right here. They only have 1 red, so they can only ground assault once a turn, but they can ground assault every turn for the red. Okay, there's a second red. So here comes the ground assault. Ground assault number 1 on Scob. Yup.
Foil. All right.
All right. Come on. Give me the God's Willing. All right. Well, I'm not playing Talrand into this board. There's no way. I absolutely refuse it.
Gotta get our value. Gotta get our Drake.
If we're winning the game.
Hey, maybe we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. E-witness. Ground assault.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Again.
I kind of understand how they were able to get this far. They have, like,
especially, like,
removal.
you might think, like, well, dang, how did they beat the aggro deck? I don't know. This was on turn 2. They went up to 6 mana. That's pretty easy. Yup. Again, I refuse to play Talrond until I have at least one spell to play with Talrond. So
makes sense.
That's part of our.
That hurts so much.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's all good.
If I draw Helix, do you know how many Helixes I'm casting this game? Oh, you're screwed. Oh. What the hell is this?
Ink Treader Nephilim? Rurik Thar.
Whatever a player casts a non-creature spell, they get open
obliterated. Alright, good. Good work.
Thinking about this one.
Lameo.
I'm casting all of them still. Every Helix. Alright, come on. Done.
There's God.
Done. I will pay 1 million life for this. Okay.
Thing has vigilance and reach.
Yes, it does. We're still going to get there. Because I can counter the ground assault by saying pro green. Also, this is how we win.
They damage themselves with ground assault.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Ugh. I go pro red here. It blocks Rorikthar.
Yeah.
No thanks. Okay.
Oh, it attacks each combat if able.
Mm-hmm. It has reach, so. Play another.
And Eternal Witness loops. Yep.
Ooh. I knew this was here when we saw the foil witness. If they cast a spell, I have 4 damage to the dome. If they feel like they have to kill Talrond, like go E-Witness, pick up ground assault. We have the out. Okay.
Okay.
Bad news. However, I still refuse death. So, the line here, top of deck Rurik Thar. Then they're gonna ground assault the Talrand. We'll have a Drake. Again, I could top it at Rurik Thar, but I think that line actually loses me the game. Because it doesn't deal 6 damage to our opponent.
Right.
And I could Surreal Memoir and pick up the Charm or the God's Willing. But I'm not going to control a Talrand. Because they're going to go post-combat. If I top deck Rurik Thar, they would post-combat E-Witness, pick up ground assault, kill it.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually have to go to... Because they didn't attack with Elvish Rejuvenator... That's an incredible fucking card here. Because this might get a spell out of them.
Okay.
Bugler.
Bugler's too dangerous. You have to lightning bolt it.
We whiffed.
Idea being that if we show them a creature that we don't then play, then they're onto us.
Correct. We whiffed.
Okay.
And if I go below 6, there is no out.
Right.
I need them to think that the safest way to win is to cast ground assaults.
Oh my god.
Because it was the only way we could possibly win this game. Is if they blinked. And they blinked.
How do you like Rurik Thar now?
Holy shit.
If they had attacked with Elvish Rejuvenator, that wouldn't have worked.
Holy shit.
Woof.
Play to your outs. Play to your outs.
I love it. I love the fact that we had the opportunity to grab this valuable creature.
Well, it would have given me 2 blockers, and maybe 2 blockers is a better way of staying in the game.
Right. And you could definitely mind freak talk yourself into trying to squeak something out that way, but it, would have just resulted in death. Whereas secretly
oh my god.
Exactsies.
Play to your outs. The game's not over. We won that with
Our opponent may control a Rurik Thar, but they controlled a Rurik Thar.
This draft whipped. We had 2 games like that. We had our theft with Seeker
the
earlier.
Jeskai way.
Yeah. We were at a Jeskai way earlier. This This is 3 wins. It wasn't 3.
Oh,
It
baby.
wasn't 6-0. It wasn't clean, but oh boy, was it powerful.
No way. This was choice.
And we're gonna open up a
No wrong decision. Avatar Son of Bloom. You did it right.
Really? We earned this.
We defeated the player who had it, so we get to keep it. It's
We
the way of
yeah.
the necromongers.
Right.
You know how it
Keep what you
goes.
kill. And damn, we got there. Also, that's good.
Mm.
Like, love to have, nice looking at we get a bear. All good thing.
Good. We can start to have an illegal number of Ayala Queen among bears.
Yeah. And then, here's some basics with some art that generally isn't like on, like these are the ways you get them on MTGO.
Oh, I see.
Because this is a I think this is a Jumpstart Minotaur basic. So you get these in different ways on MTGO. Well, yeah. Anyway, damn, holy shit! Like, it's been a while.
Writing that one for a while.
It's been a while since we've like I do a lot of these streams, and it's been a while since we've had one that just like, damn, this draft ruled. Like this whole thing, like this whole match, that it ends on that note. So yeah. Anyway. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining for that ending. You know what I say. I say it a lot. Play to your outs. You don't leave until it's over. You need to find the way. But yeah, thank you, Kaz, for being here for this.
Glad I could join for it.
Yeah, appreciate it a lot. Obviously the double-doubler lived up to this promise. Indeed, it did. So, thank you all for joining. Plans for tomorrow, I believe, Luke and I should be starting Child of Light tomorrow, is our plan. So,
no kidding.
Yeah, Luke's played through it, I haven't, and he's been, he wanted something that he's like, no, this is great, give it a playthrough. So that's what we're gonna do. From the limited bits I've seen, looks like it should be a fun time. So the way if we win is if they cast Mere Battlesphere. Could be anything. All right. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Yeah, that'll be Thursday, Friday. Not sure what's going on Friday. There'll be something going on normal time Friday. Usually it's Slay Inspired, but I put that on Tuesday instead. And then Sunday, Battle Network is going to continue. That'll be at 3 Central. So, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.